This is Brandon, and I'm here with.
Levgen.
Cool. So Levgen, tell me the story of your first tattoo and when you started tattooing.
Oh, the first tattoo I did like almost 17 years ago. It's been, I remember, 2007. Friend of mine, he just came back from military. He got terrible dragon tattoo.
Okay.
Not terrible, but for that time, it's been like standard, you know. Then he asks another tattoo artist to touch it up. That artist touched it, did a kind of like cover up, I don't know. Then he asked him touch. He asked a third artist, a different one, to cover it up. He covered it up, and then he asked me to do some touches to the tattoo, to that dragon tattoo. So I've been like fourth artist doing cover up, and this is my first tattoo.
Oh, wow.
So this is the first tattoo what I did. It's been cover up. It's been kind of like cover up. I try to do color as well. So it's been pretty tricky, but to let you the idea how I be, like how young I've been in tattoo, that I even didn't know that I can clean my needles in cup of water. So every time when I change color in my coil machine, and only one coil machine what I had at that time, every time I changed the nose and I changed the needle because I had no idea how to do that. I saw only on different magazines, books, how it looks actually, how the full setup looks. So, and this is why I had no idea that I can clean everything. I just like every time when I change from black to orange or from red to yellow, you know, I change the full needle, I change the nose, I change everything.
So you're very much self-taught for the most part, or like when did you do your apprenticeship, like anything like that, or it was just all yourself?
Oh my! I can say like in time when I grew up as a tattoo artist, I got like really good people around of me who helped me in theory. I mean, like when I ask them some questions, they answer it.
Okay.
But I had no like mentor or no like teacher. I never been as an apprentice somewhere. So everything by myself. Also, like I said, I had like two people in my town and another one to who I can like call and ask like, I have this problem. Is it okay? Or it's really a problem. I have to fix it. What to do? So only on phone. Like tattoo artists learn from phone.
Yeah, that's wild.
07.
Well, yeah, dude, with the level of artistry that you have, to hear that you're self-taught, that's incredible, man.
Thank you.
All right, what's your favorite style of tattooing?
At the beginning, I did everything. So I did Japanese, new school, traditional, like old school traditional tattoo, Polynesia, scripts, everything. I did everything. But now I just stick to realistic tattoo. I really love it. I love to draw different styles, but when we talk about tattoo, realistic, and I call it kind of like illustrated realistic. So it's not a hyper-realism. It's not something flat. It's something middle, something in between.
Yeah, you definitely throw your own twist on everything to where it's like, I was going to call it fantasy realism, but illustrative realism is definitely a good take on it. What is your craziest tattoo story? So as long as it involves tattooing, like you don't even have to be the tattooer. It's just your craziest story that involves a tattoo.
I can say like I'm not the tattoo artist who like smoke weed a lot, take drugs or stuff like that. You know, I'm pretty boring guy, but maybe not craziest, but on my first guest spot, I came like friend of mine. He invited to his home to completely different city in Ukraine, and he asked like, "Can you come tattoo me and tattoo friends of mine?" I was like, "Yeah, no problem." I came there. I spent there like 5 days of tattooing, almost like nonstop. Just time for sleep. I tattooed at home, so it's like home guest spot. So, and in the end of head spot, friend of mine, it's been last day around like 11 p.m. And friend of mine say like, you came to me, you stayed at my home, you tattooed all of my friends, but you didn't tattoo me. So can we do something? I said, yeah, let's do something. So I tattooed him from 11 p.m. till almost 6 a.m.
Geez, 7 hours.
Yeah, 7 hours after when I tattooed the full day.
Wow.
So I did like 4 or 5 tattoos during the day, and then at 11 p.m.
So you almost did like 24 hours of tattooing.
Almost. You know, so I tattooed him till 6 a.m. Then slept a little bit and came direct to the train station, get back home. So it's not the craziest, but
No, that's a pretty wild story. Like, I don't know a few people that have done like that level of like. It reminds me almost back when you hear about like the traditional stories here in America where they would do like almost like this guy does line work, this guy does shading, this guy does color, and so you just one chair, second chair, 3 chairs, and you're just going through it like like a factory line kind of thing. All right, so what's your favorite tattoo that you've ever done? Like if you had to pick your top one, what is your favorite one that you've ever done?
you know, it's pretty difficult to say about like favorite because every year I have different favorites. You know, and I can say like every time, probably like the last tattoo, what I did is my kind of like favorite.
Oh, well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, it's yours. It's yours. Yeah, so I have like a couple large projects from past, what I still like.
Okay.
So, but I can say like one favorite. I definitely remember 2 clients, 2 of them from Poland.
Okay.
And for one girl, I did like 2 sides from knee almost till armpit, and she says to everyone like, I have just 2 tattoos, and when she shows it's like
huge.
yeah, it's 2 huge tattoos, and then we connected everything on her back, so it's going like from knee to the armpit, back from armpit to knee.
That's wild.
So kind of like rapid. Yeah, and another guy also from Poland, I tattooed like a full leg sleeve about Star Wars.
Okay.
And full arm sleeve about Mortal Kombat PC game,
Video game,
video game. Yeah. So these 2 cool projects what I really remember all the time. Yeah, and like I said, every time my last tattoo is my favorite tattoo. So your piece is my favorite.
I appreciate that. All right, so the fun one. What is the tattoo that you're willing to do but you hope never walks through your door? So your least favorite style of what you're willing to do.
You know what? I really like kind of like traditional Japanese tattoo. What is like, I really love how it looks.
Yeah.
I really love to take pencil and draw something simple like that. But every time when someone comes to me and asks about like thick, straight lines, it's really part of the hell for me. It's every time it's like, I really like it. I really love to do that, but I really don't want to do that because every time I have to remember how to do this long, straight, thick lines. You know, it's every time pain for me. So.
Your big, bold lines, your outlines on everything.
Yeah. So this is what I was like, I love, but I don't want to do that because I every time feel uncomfortable with it.
All right, well, final question, because they are telling us that we got to get ready to go to the thing. Any advice for the world of tattooing? So whether it's people who are looking to get into tattooing, people who are looking to get tattooed, just advice from Levgen for the world of tattooing.
It's probably very simple and I guess like more philosophic. It's kind of like no rush and just enjoy it. Just do what you love to do. You know, if you're a tattoo artist, learn yourself to say no sometimes because you have to join it. If you are a client, no rush about the money, about time or something. If you really would like to get something cool, sometimes it takes time. Sometimes you have to wait and have to pay a little bit more than usual, but then you will get something what you're gonna enjoy the rest of your life. So no rush, some passion, and joy.
Cool. Well, thanks for talking to me. That's all my questions, and I'm glad that I was able to get in with you today. Let's go rock this competition and see if we get any trophies.
Yep, let's try.
All right.